I don't really wanna hurt your feelings, but I can't tell apart between you and Ronald Weasley. No one wants to talk to you, don't bother paying cash. Even with your Irish outfit, I wouldn't wanna smash. Let's take a look at your freckles that you got a lot. When I see them, it's like I'm playing connected dots. And what's your hairline doing? It looks a little fraught, cause it's running from your forehead. Just tell it to stop, but can't risk you too much. Yeah, that wouldn't be fair, don't wanna set you on fire. Wait, I just saw your hair, your head is burning to the ground. Can't really help but stare, it should be a fire hazard. Do you even care? You call me very stupid, but it's just quite the contrary, considering you're a senior stuck in regular biology class full of freshmen with just as little intellect. Calling me inferior is something that you'd regret. Ever since I saw your face, I knew you were a danger, so I quit marching band when you became drum major. Your mere presence is a crime, I should call Mr. Baker. Your conducting was a bust like Markel Fultz to the Sixers.
White with red on top, man, I wouldn't wanna be ya. You looking like the
gosh darn
flag of Indonesia. I read in my textbooks, beware the red scare. I had no clue they was talking about your hair.
Alright, listen up, let's get out of the way. My man Zach Townsend, always on the bass. He be flexing on them haters in wind and jazz, but sit back and get comfy, cause we got a lot to say. How loud can you even play, man? I'm not really sure. You be playing triple forte in aura tour. Always using gloves to keep her pretty too, but shiny. Your conducting's pretty trash, man, no wonder you're behind me. I joined the boozers once I knew you wouldn't be there. Who put you in leadership, man? That's just so unfair. Man, I know you're hella clueless, but why are you so useless? Putting you at drum major was just plain foolish. Your skin's hella white, and it's pretty damn sad that when you conduct at night, you don't need gloves on your hands. This next part's kinda funny, so try to understand that you're really not that cool when you yell photo band. Let's get this straight, I'm better on the bass bone. Next year we be playing jazz with Eric Dable. You're gonna be gone and I'm gonna replace you, sitting at the end while you'll be in Purdue.
White with red on top, man, I wouldn't wanna be ya. You looking like the
gosh darn
flag of Indonesia. I read in my textbooks, beware the red scare. I had no clue they was talking about your hair.
Zachary Townsend, you're so amazing, drum majoring and tuba playing. Every time I hear your sound, it makes me wanna sing aloud. Just kidding, your playing makes me wanna quit. Triple fortes every time, can you please take a break to just unwind? Sitting next to you in jazz is the worst, because every time you blow sound it really hurts. Whenever you try to solo, no one knows what you're playing. Notes all over the place, your phrasing is decaying. Yeah, all of us are glad that you're leaving for Purdue. Like Jesus went it down and he came to rescue. The way you conducted Everest, it really puts a frown on my face, because there are many others that could get you replaced. You should just quit, cause there's no hope for you in music. We should just shut your playing, gonna try to keep you muted. These bars are so hard, they're harder than your thick skull. The stuff on your head, do you remember your thick bowl? You call that hair on your head, I call that clump of tomato sauce. You've been burned on a steak, so go home and take this loss. Oh.
White with red on top, man, I wouldn't wanna be ya. You looking like the
gosh darn
flag of Indonesia. I read in my textbooks, beware the red scare. I had no clue they was talking about your hair. Thought we'd all forget about Wesley. This man at Maya singing like she was Drake. Man, I don't know how much she freaking paid you, but I am quite sure she freaking played you. Her spray paint keeps her satisfied more than you do, and you better upgrade once you get to Purdue. I've seen it all, and you know I spit the truth. It's time to move on and pick another tooth. Slide position 4 comes after 3. All that seems simple enough to me. Too bad you don't remember that when we saw you read. Your intonation makes my ears wanna bleed. You played every horn in the band room, set your own. Why don't you sit down and practice the trombone? You couldn't conduct Everest even if you tried. Tried to stand on the props and nearly freaking died. White with red on top, man, I wouldn't wanna be ya. You looking like the
gosh darn
flag of Indonesia. I read in my textbooks, beware the red scare. I had no clue they was talking about your hair. White with red on top, man, I wouldn't wanna be ya. You looking like the
gosh darn
flag of Indonesia. I read in my textbooks, beware the red scare. I had no clue they was talking about your hair.